Buonasera e benvenuti a Potus, il nostro appuntamento settimanale con la campagna elettorale americana vista dai social media. Oggi parliamo di donne, chi sono, quanto contano, come incidono nella sfida per la Casa Bianca, molto ovviamente. Tanto che le due campagne, sia quella di Barack Obama sia quella di Mitt Romney, ritengono questo segmento elettorale decisivo, determinante per la vittoria finale. È il motivo per il quale molti sforzi sono dedicati all'elettorato femminile, da una parte e dall'altra, come possiamo vedere in questi spot.
I've never felt this way before, but it's a scary time to be a woman. Mitt Romney is just so out of touch.
Mitt Romney opposes requiring insurance coverage for contraception, and Romney supports overturning Roe v. Wade. Romney backed a bill that outlaws all abortion, even in cases of rape and incest.
There's so much we need to do. We need to attack our problems, not a woman's choice.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Some people say there's a war on women. We agree. It's a war being waged in our economy. Under President Obama, the number of women living in poverty has skyrocketed, hit hardest in every poverty-related category. 17 million women now in poverty, 800,000 more than when Obama took office. 7.5 million women in extreme poverty, 4 out of 10 female-headed families stuck in poverty. The poverty rate for Hispanic women growing faster than any other group to 25%, and 2.5 million women over 65 are impoverished too. And the job market in Obama's economy, women aren't faring as well as other groups. During Obama's so-called recovery, women have lost jobs even as men have gained them. In fact, men are gaining 4 times as many jobs as women, and over 750,000 more women are unemployed. Poverty, unemployment, fading hopes. That's not the change we voted for. There is a war on women in America, and it's hurting real women every day. We just can't afford another 4 years.
As you're making your decision, maybe you're wondering what to believe about Mitt Romney. Well, when it comes to protecting your access to birth control and the basic women's healthcare services Planned Parenthood provides, one thing we must remember is this.
I'll cut off funding to Planned Parenthood.
He'll cut it off. Cut us off.
Planned Parenthood, we're going to get rid of that.
Women need to know the real Mitt Romney.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Dear daughter, welcome to America. Your share of Obama's debt is over $50,000, and it grows every day. Obama's policies are making it harder on women. The poverty rate for women, the highest in 17 years. More women are unemployed under President Obama. More than 5.5 million women can't find work. That's what Obama's policies have done for women. Welcome, daughter.
I'm Mitt Romney, and I approve this message.
Come abbiamo visto, un approccio molto diverso, quello alla questione delle donne, da una parte e dall'altra delle due campagne. Romney insiste sull'economia, su come la crisi e quindi i 4 anni di Obama mordano moltissimo sulle donne in particolare. Obama invece punta sui diritti, un approccio più culturale, per dire che se vincesse l'altro, l'avversario, molte conquiste ottenute in questi anni verrebbero messe a repentaglio. E che la questione femminile sia un problema per il candidato repubblicano è stato reso evidente ieri notte in occasione del dibattito da una gaffe di Romney. Vediamola insieme.
Governor Romney, pay equity for women.
Thank you, and important topic, and one which I learned a great deal about, particularly as I was serving as governor of my state, because I had the chance to pull together a cabinet, and all the applicants seemed to be men. And I went to my staff and I said, how come all the people for these jobs are all men? They said, well, these are the people that have the qualifications. And I said, well, gosh, can't we find some women that are also qualified? And so we took a concerted effort to go out and find women who had backgrounds that could be qualified to become members of our cabinet. I went to a number of women's groups and said, can you help us find folks? And they brought us whole binders full of women. I was proud of the fact that after I staffed my cabinet and my senior staff, that the University of New York in Albany did a survey of all 50 states and concluded that mine had more women in senior leadership positions than any other state in America.
Ecco, raccoglitori pieni di donne, insomma un approccio non proprio elegante, non proprio fortunato per definire il rapporto di Romney con l'universo femminile, un approccio che ovviamente ha scatenato polemiche e ironie in rete, cioè, blog nati nottetempo su questa frase infelice di Romney. Diverso il discorso per Obama, che punta invece molto sulle donne. Il suo stesso sistema di relazione, di potere è costellato di figure femminili forti, in particolare Hillary Clinton ovviamente, il segretario di Stato, ma anche Valerie Jarrett, l'amica dei tempi di Chicago, presente alla Casa Bianca, fino a Susan Rice, l'ambasciatrice degli Stati Uniti presso le Nazioni Unite. Guardate ad esempio l'entusiasmo con cui alla Convention democratica una governatrice, Jennifer Granholm, ha mostrato il suo sostegno a Obama.
But it wasn't just Michigan. Hey, hey, hey! It wasn't just Michigan, my friends. In Colorado, the auto rescue saved more than 9,000 jobs. In Virginia, more than 19,000 jobs. In North Carolina, 25,000 jobs. In Wisconsin, 28,000 jobs. In Pennsylvania, 34,000 jobs. In Florida, 35,000 jobs. In Ohio, 150,000 jobs. And in the great state of Michigan, 211,000 good-paying American jobs. All across America, autos are back. Manufacturing is rebounding. Why?
Complicato invece, dicevamo, il rapporto di Romney con le donne, non solo con l'elettorato femminile, a parte una collaboratrice importante, Beth Myers, che lo ha aiutato nella selezione di Paul Ryan, del vice, e sta aiutando il candidato repubblicano anche nella preparazione dei dibattiti. Sono pochissime le donne della sua cerchia, della sua squadra, fatta invece quasi integralmente di maschi adulti bianchi. Fatta eccezione per alcune testimonial, resta davvero molto poco. Vediamo per esempio l'astro nascente repubblicano Mia Love, che è una protégée sponsorizzatissima dai Romney.
Barack Obama has placed our nation on the wrong path. That's why I'm proud to support Mitt Romney for president. And I'll be proud to work in Congress to pass Mitt Romney's agenda. Mitt Romney will rebuild the American economy and the American dream on the principles of free enterprise, hard work, and innovation. I share these values, and we know these are Utah values. I'm Mia Love, and I approve this message. I'm Mia Love, and I'm running for Congress because Washington politicians like these just don't understand that money doesn't grow on trees, and that more debt hurts our country. They don't get that more red tape stifles our small businesses and job creators. And what's worse, their failed policies cripple our children's future. I'm running for Congress because I'll put our values first, Utah's values. My name is Mia Love, and I approve this message.
Ma il ruolo della donna nella campagna elettorale americana è innanzitutto legato alle First Ladies, alle mogli dei due candidati. Purtroppo spesso relegate, perfino in America, come capita in occasione delle convention, alla funzione di spose e madri che devono magnificare le virtù, le gesta, le imprese dei mariti, ma in realtà invece protagoniste della campagna elettorale in prima persona, con incontri, manifestazioni, iniziative, a coprire spesso angoli tematici lasciati scoperti dai candidati. Più tradizionale, ad esempio, nella comunicazione repubblicana, l'approccio e il ruolo di Ann Romney, raccontato così da questo spot.
You can never predict what kind of tough decisions are going to come in front of a president's desk. But if you can trust they will do the right thing, and maybe the hard thing, and maybe not the popular thing. And if you really want to know how a person will operate, look at how they've lived their life. And I think that's why it's so important to understand the character of a person. To me, that makes a huge difference. Maybe some voters it doesn't, but for me it makes a huge difference.
I'm Mitt Romney, and I approve this message.
Dall'altra parte invece Michelle Obama, la First Lady, impegnatissima su vari fronti, su quello politico, su quello della promozione della wellness, dell'attività fisica, sull'attenzione per i veterani e per le mogli dei veterani, sui temi dei diritti, su cui Obama si gioca gran parte della sua partita, tanto da sovrapporre, come vogliono i suoi spin doctor, il piano personale e quello politico della coppia. Lo vediamo in questo lungo video in occasione del recente anniversario di matrimonio con cui ci congediamo, e vi diamo appuntamento alla prossima puntata di Potus mercoledì prossimo. Arrivederci.
The first time I met Michelle, I was a summer associate at a law firm. She was already a young attorney. She was cute. She had a great sense of humor, a great presence about her. I figured out pretty quick that I wanted to ask her out. Our first date, I took her to the Art Museum at the Art Institute.
We spent the whole day together. He was showing me all facets of his character, and we took a nice long walk
Kind of romantic.
Michigan Avenue.
I offered to buy her ice cream and then bought her some chocolate ice cream. And I think that is what put her over the top. That's where she said, no, this guy knows how to treat a woman. That was our first kiss.
Good to see you guys. All right, where's my wife? Ken, you got my wife, Ken?
Our fun times together are backstage or right before
we get silly.
Go on, we get kind of silly. Campaigning it together reminds us that this is about family. We're fighting for that foundation that we want to leave for our kids, and when we're there together, that's when we're the strongest.
What I love about my wife more than anything is she knows what's important. And she knows that the best and most important legacy of anybody's life is making sure that your kids turn out all right. They have good values. They know what it means to work hard. They're kind. They're caring.
I'm proud of Barack not just because he's a wonderful president, but he's maintained a solid foundation for our family.
This was part of the deal, that if we were going to do this together, there were some things we would sacrifice for, there were other things we wouldn't. And making sure we were there for each other, that's something we wouldn't sacrifice. What Michelle and Malia and Sasha do is remind me of why I do what I do. At the end of your life, there are probably two things you're going to remember. You're going to remember who you loved and those moments that you had with the people you love. And you're going to remember what you did for others, starting with your own kids.
Next week, Barack and I will be married for 20 years. So fellas, listen up. What truly made me fall in love with Barack was his character. It was his decency, it was his honesty, it was his compassion, his conviction.
What we've learned is that the friendship that we established early on in our marriage, that carries you through tough times. And good sense of humor.
It's 20 years.
20 years.
So I don't want to put too much pressure on you. I know you've got an election going on, but you know, it'd be great if you surprise me with something nice.
I'll do my best.
Bye.